It's week 6 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Eagles and the Jets, and it comes your way next.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Hurts. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And, Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. And they've watched the tape all week. They've seen it. But what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages. Blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
On first down, Hurts. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Here's second and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. First down, Eagles. They go play action with Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 33 yards that time. Now Hurts on the option right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Up the gut, Fournette. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on third and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. To the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen. They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Now the second-year man back from injury, it's Breece Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere. On second down, here's Wilson. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Play action. Now Wilson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage.
It's a turnover on down.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. This is 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. Dumps it off to Fournette. Shifts by at the 15. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll set up to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple. They'll look to throw again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they make a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at about the 14. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Jets will take over. first down. Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now Wilson on first down. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Completes it to Hardman. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They go play action now. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Wilson. Flush to his right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson finding Hardman here over the middle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Eagles... cover here at their own 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Hurts. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Throwing is Hurts. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running left, it's Fournette. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd down, here's Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Fighting through pressure. Forced out to... And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken the lead here. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hall again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he'll work down inside the 45.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are right back in this football game. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's got a man, and that's Alex Erickson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 48-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And quickly they get to the line.
A 2-yard pickup.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Wilson to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, come up now. 2nd and 9. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, Fournette. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Hardman on the return. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, here's Hall. Oh, not a very short game. They do get a first, but short pickups, not what they're looking for. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's taking a big risk at this late stage. They're not thinking field goal, though. They wanted to leave no doubt on that one. So they took the shot at the end zone, but it winds up incomplete.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The New York set to take the field. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Open to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And hang on here. We've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Wilson will get it. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So for the Eagles, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets,